Thinking is hard. And welcome to ETC. My name is Josh, and I'm here with my beautiful wife,
Bailey.
And today we have some uplifting news. With how crazy the last 2 years have been, and really all of 2000, we decided that we'd look up some uplifting news from r/uplifting news.
Mm-hmm.
And
did you just say 2000?
Ever since 2000, things have just gotten worse.
Oh,
Tell me
right.
I'm wrong.
Nope, you're not wrong. Especially, yeah. They thought the world was going to end in the year 2000, so.
I saw a post that said every decade every decade has had its identity from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then from 2000 onward, it's just a downhill spiral.
22 years of craziness.
It's just a downhill spiral. So I thought we'd look up some uplifting news, and I found some pretty good stuff. We got 5 different articles that we're gonna read the article, or at least part of it, then talk about it a little bit, and just bring some happy news to your life in this crazy world. Definitely. Jink, you owe me a soda.
Oh, dang! You like Dr. Pepper?
I do. I'll take it. So with that, I think we're just gonna go ahead and jump in, and hope you listen along.
So today's first story is about a YouTuber that went to an unclaimed baggage store and bought replacements for items that passengers lost. So if you want to scroll, awesome.
Looks like this was posted in July 17th, so not long ago.
So I guess the person's name is Hope Allen, known as Hope Scope, which is cute. Bought her followers lost items after making a call out. It comes as travelers face flight cancellations, delays, and luggage Yep. So that's been happening a lot this summer. So travel safe, guys. And if you're traveling anywhere, I would say if you have an event, definitely travel a few days before the event, because unfortunately there are a lot of cancellations with pilots and flight attendants out and things like that. So when they run out of staff, they close down.
Yeah, they cancel flights.
Because the pilot, you only have so many pilots that can fly the planes. When they're done for the day, they're done. They're shutting that plane down. So definitely. You'll have to buy your tickets early and make sure you fly early. So in a video titled, "I bought lost luggage and returned it to the owner," Hope Allen, who is best known as Hope Scope, finds abandoned accessories, expensive electronics, lost Louis Vuitton bags, and other items to send back to the original owners. It comes as passengers face flights cancellations, mishandling of their luggage, or having to get off planes they just boarded.
Oh dear.
Which is awful. American Airlines even lost a 12-year-old at Miami airport. Allen, who has 1.8 million subscribers, asked them what items they had lost, and when Sophia Nygaard, by the way, Sophia Nygaard actually is a YouTuber from, BuzzFeed.
Oh.
And so a lot of these BuzzFeed people actually left BuzzFeed for whatever reason, one reason or another.
And
that's actually where those 4 guys came from.
Yeah, the Try Guys.
The Try Guys, they came from that. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm on the dot.
They're from BuzzFeed.
They came from BuzzFeed, and same thing with Sophia. And they were actually, the 4 of them left, and Sophia left, and I think 2 other girls left, and they made their own YouTube accounts, and so that's who that is. Sorry, just preface a few. A YouTuber known as a treasure hunter joined Allen's quest to find these lost items, which is really awesome. In the video, Allen and Nygaard look for items such as a scarf, a blazer, sunglasses, hats, and even a Polaroid camera, and those things are expensive. Their attempts to find the lost items didn't turn out to be as successful as they hoped, so they checked websites selling unclaimed baggage, where they were able to locate more items, which is kind of cool. They are generally unable to find the exact item, so instead they would buy a replacement, such as Gucci sunglasses for someone who lost their Marc Jacobs pair, which actually might be better.
Upgrade.
Right? She then sent them back to the owners who claimed they'd lost them and asked for a video reaction. Most seemed pleased, even if the items weren't exactly the same as they had lost. Since they're unclaimed, it's not they're unclaimed. That's kind of self-explanatory. Nobody claimed them, so someone bought them, and now they're theirs, and they come as a great replacement for those who had lost the original things. Unclaimed baggage stores are not operated by airlines, which do not make any profits from the sales of unclaimed items. Once a bag has been held for about 60 days, carriers donate them to a charity or sell them on. A blog called Unclaimed Baggage says the craziest items they have found in lost luggage include a live rattlesnake, a camera from a space shuttle,
yikes,
and a platinum Rolex valued at more than $60,000.
That's a lot of moolah.
I wonder what they sell those items for. Like when, you know what I mean? Like how they bought the unclaimed baggage.
Yeah.
They end up in an unclaimed baggage store. Or since it's such a like this Rolex, they just sell it at a like upsell store. You know what I mean? Like
I'm sure there's certain charities that airlines will work with, and they just donate the entire bag to the charity, and then it's the charity's responsibility to sell the item.
Wow, I wonder how much the Rolex sold for.
I don't know, but
That's
I mean,
crazy.
it's probably cheaper than what it's like MSRP
probably like
or
45.
whatever. Yeah. So that's pretty neat. We should check out some of those sites. But they got some cool stuff in there.
Maybe a waterproof camera.
But yeah, like
that would make sense. Because they go on vacation.
So I wonder how they. So I'm sure. What is it? Hope Allen does her best to like make sure that these people actually lost their stuff and aren't like making it up. I'm sure.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. Going through. Imagine you like an airline loses your baggage, and then you go on a website and find your bag, and then you have to buy your bag back because the airline lost it.
Unless you have your tag on it.
That would piss me off so much.
Unless you have a tag on it that
if
says
it
your
loses,
name.
if it loses its tag, it's unclaimed baggage, and
Yes.
they lost your bag.
That's true.
And they might give you some money in return as like a settlement. But like, imagine you go on one of these stores and you see your luggage being sold.
Oh no! For like $20,
and
you know that there's something in there that's
good. You have to
good.
buy your bag back.
Well, to be honest, I think it stays in the unclaimed baggage in the airport for like weeks at a time. So if you didn't
for
claim
60
it,
days. I mean,
exactly. If you didn't claim it for 60 days,
however,
you don't want it that bad.
Yes,
you can't want it that bad after 60 days. You gonna pay for it.
But
you better pay for it.
But imagine this, right? The airline puts the wrong tag, or the tag gets scanned wrong, or the tag is lost, and that bag no longer ends up in Tampa Airport. It ends up in Washington or something.
That's true. And I'm sure that's happened.
I'm not flying to Washington
to grab my bag.
To get my bag back.
Yeah. Well, and I guess in that.
Unless I have a live rattlesnake in it.
Oh, right. I don't want that. In that case, I guess you just call the airports that you were at, especially like connecting airports, and just be like, hey, have you seen a bag that's blah, 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 blah.
I'm sure they get those
that
all
has
the
money.
time.
Well, if it has their name, I'm sure it's like,
I
hey,
mean,
what's the name on the bag? Oh,
yeah,
it's
but if they
blah, blah,
lose
blah.
the name on the bag, that's the thing.
Well, then, yeah, you're SOL. I'm sorry.
If they
lose
the name on the bag and then it ends up in Washington, which is not anywhere you went,
yeah,
but it ended up on the wrong plane, then you're kind of SOL.
I'm
so
sure
that's probably what happened for most of these folks is their bag ended up in a completely different area and didn't have their name on it. So
I'm sure it's like not common, but it does happen.
Oh yeah.
So
sure.
It says American Airlines even lost a 12-year-old. So did they send the 12-year-old to the unclaimed baggage store?
Probably got on the wrong plane or something.
Dang, not a 12-year-old. That's an unaccompanied minor.
Mm-hmm.
On the loose in Miami. Do you want to go to the next one?
All right, yeah, we can go on the next one. That's nice that Hope's doing that, looking for lost stuff for
I'll
people
have to
that
check out
lost
some
stuff.
of her videos.
Yeah, I'll have to look at
That's
some of those videos. So our next one is for the birds.
Literally. Sorry, I was yawning.
This beautiful blue parrot has returned to the wild 2 years after being declared extinct. I think these are the Spiks Macaws from, what is that movie, Blue? What is that movie? Where it has the blue parrots in it.
Oh.
They're in like Brazil or something. Isn't it Blue?
Jungle Cruise?
No, not Jungle Cruise.
Are you talking about
It was a Pixar movie. Years ago. Here, I'll look it up.
Oh, the ones that are on the lines?
Blue Parrot movie.
No, it's called a Pixar short. Oh.
Hold on.
That is not it.
What is it?
No, if you're talking about
Rio, that's what it is. Rio.
I never saw that movie.
Rio,
that's
the
probably
blue
it.
parrot. Yeah, there he is. And there was like the
cool.
last two blue parrots or blue macaws
is that
in the
the
world.
last two?
Yeah, that's them.
Wow.
So let's see. I think these are the same. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out here in a second. After teetering on the edge of extinction, the beautiful Spiks Macaw has made its return to the wild after over 2 decades after the last bird was seen in nature. 8 of the bright blue parrots have been released into a protected nature reserve in Brazil. So it is those same parrots from Rio.
Oh, that's cool.
They're doing absolutely wonderful. This is a quote, by the way. So far, there is 100% survival. The birds are all staying together as a group. They're staying in around the release area, and they're also beginning to forage on natural occurring foods, said biologist Tom White. We couldn't have written a better script for them to follow. Oh, okay. They're being good birds.
Good.
It's been a long process to bring the species back, but advances in captive breeding have made the return possible. White is with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and is a technical advisor for the rescue project. He says DNA testing makes it easier to pair birds together that have the least relations to each other. That has opened the door for also maintaining as much of the genetic diversity as possible that currently exists. So I guess when you have, only 2 birds to start with, you got to make sure there's the least amount of inbreeding possible. Otherwise, what's the point? So they're checking their DNA to make sure they're not, fourth cousins. With the macaws, White says for the project to continue to be successful, work and financing must continue. It's not a matter of going out and just releasing a bunch of birds and then opening a bottle of champagne and calling it a day. It takes the continual effort over several years, and that requires long-term financial, logistic, and biological support. As the team follows the progress of the already released macaws, 12 more are scheduled to join the flock in December.
Oh, that's cool.
They're good cuties.
They're such a cuties.
All right. White said humans have a responsibility to help save the bird because of the role people played in its decline. We broke the system, so as a species, we're morally obligated to fix it, he said. And it's not just about the macaw. He said helping one species helps many more. A vast area has been declared a reserve, a protected area specifically for the reintroduction of the Spix. But all of these other species, plants, reptiles, and mammals that live in the area are also benefiting. This area is being protected specifically for the Spix, but they're also along for the ride. So the benefits of the Spix reintroduction go far beyond just that species. That's pretty nice. You got those little birds coming right back.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, that's very nice.
So beautiful.
Those birds are coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I remember reading somewhere like a while ago that the Spiks Macaw had officially gone extinct, but I guess that's not true.
That's crazy. I can't, with how animals just go extinct like that.
It's mostly humans' fault too.
I know.
We're just not great with neighbors.
Aren't rhinos going extinct?
Some of them are.
Rhinos.
Actually, some have already gone extinct, really.
A certain type?
Yeah, certain species. Yeah.
Huh.
But we're doing our best to keep some of them alive.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really down to
the
poachers,
day that I was gonna say
the
day that y'all make elephants extinct, y'all all gonna die. This woman gave her wedding dress to a stranger for free and inspired a movement. So, when Gwendolyn Stolgis was shopping for her wedding dress, the 2 most important things were price and the cut. So, obviously price and the cut of the dress, how it's, A-line or whatever. After trying on different options at a bridal shop, nothing quite struck a chord with her. Just as she was about to leave, the saleswoman asked her to look at one more gown. The lady that was helping us had said, "Well, hold on a second. I think I have something for you," Stolgis said. It was champagne in color. It had long sleeves and sparkly lace all over it. It had these buttons that literally started down the middle of the back, all the way down into the train, which I absolutely loved. I stood there and kind of got tears in my eyes because it was really the dress I wanted. It was a bit over her budget, but after encouragement from her mother-in-law, Stoll just bought it. And after wearing the dress down the aisle, she decided it deserved a better fate than sitting in her closet collecting dust. Mood. I couldn't figure out quite how I was going to do it. I ended up putting something on Facebook, she said. Stolgis was bombarded. She received more than 70 messages, which with each future bride describing what receiving the dress would mean to them. Wow, so it's almost like an interview type thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. She eventually settled on women who live nearby, but a movement was born. Stolgis got messages from other women who also wanted to... I'm really suffering.
Why are you laughing so much?
I don't know. I get giddy. I think I've got something wrong with me. I need to stop laughing. Nothing's funny.
Yeah, let me rub your back. Maybe that'll help.
Okay.
Help you focus?
Maybe. Okay. Stolgis got... I don't like her name. I feel bad. I don't like it. Okay. Stolgis got messages from other women who also wanted to donate their dresses. So basically, they were all just looking to donate their dresses, and they were looking to buy dresses like she had sold hers. So, a woman named Diana Bowman was also someone who donated her dress through Facebook, and it gave her an opportunity to help someone with stress, actually, which was really good because that means you didn't really have to go out and like look. You just kind of knew like this is dress. You know, that someone had experienced during the dress search, stress of finding a dress. For me, it was also a different experience because I'm a plus size woman, and trying to find a wedding dress in plus sizes is really, really difficult, which I can understand. You know, they only go up to a certain size, which is really unfair. So if I could take that stress away from somebody by passing along a beautiful plus size gown, I was like, I have to do it.
That's nice.
Bowman donated her dress at one condition, that it continued to be passed on to someone else. And I think I remember, actually it's coming up. So she said that she wants the dress to be passed down from bride to bride and wants it to get like so worn out that it's like nothing but
tatters.
And which is really cute, you know, because like she said, at the end of its life, you know, she wants to have a lot of celebrating done in that dress. And, you know, it's only a one day thing, a one night thing. So why not use it for more than one night, someone else's night, and keep passing it on? So
that's nice.
That's really cool.
That's a nice little, should we consider donating your dress?
I've really been thinking about it. Either I donate it or I take it somewhere for if we have a daughter to use it.
Yeah.
So
that'd be nice.
Yep.
Might look into donating, because that's a very nice, passing down your dress that you had a good day in.
Well, and a lot of
sit in the closet, you know.
Right. I mean, and to be honest, it's taking up a lot of space.
That's a lot of money too. Those dresses are not cheap. You finance those things.
They are not cheap. But I also saw something in the same story where she was talking about how she was thinking about donating her dress to Goodwill, and I actually think that's a good idea too, because I know it's free, like you don't get anything out of it or anything like that, but it's still for sure could be bought. It could definitely be bought.
Still much cheaper and stuff.
There's not really much damage to my dress, so I could totally take it to Goodwill. I think the only damage is like the under ruffle, only because it was like dirt.
Yeah,
because we were at a barn.
It just got dirty.
Yeah, it was a barn. So, but other than that, it's good. It's good to go. So
yeah, maybe we'll look.
It was worn one night. I barely sweat in it. It was like 80. No, it was 90 degrees.
It was hot. What are you talking about? We sweat up a storm.
I didn't sweat up a storm.
I did.
I know. All right.
You want to move on to our next one? Mm-hmm. This one's fun.
This one's cute.
Local bank hides 500 piggy banks with $20 inside around Puget Sound, which I think is a city or town. A treasure hunt promotion by People's Bank has people all over 6 counties looking for little green pigs.
Cute.
From July 18th to August 1st, nearly 500 little green piggy banks will be hidden within 1 mile of People's Bank branches across
Snohomish
Island,
Whatcom, Skagit, Chelan, and King counties, all stuffed with $20 in cash.
Those are some names. This must be up north.
I was going to say.
According to People's Bank, the pigs tend to enjoy parks, views, and scenic trails.
That's cute.
That's cute. Oh, and she found a little piggy bank. Look
cute.
At that.
It's got
little
$20.
Glasses. Clues to finding lost piggies will be made on the bank's Twitter page, like this clue for a pig in Ferndale under what appears to be a children's playground equipment. Oh, it's hiding in the rocks.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's very cute. People's Bank says that anyone who finds the pig is welcome to keep the pig and the cash inside.
Cute.
However, people who find a pig and submit a picture of themselves with the pig are eligible to win the grand prize of $1,000.
Wow.
How nice.
Oh, that's kind of a cute photo. The little guy.
Yeah, he's hiding in the grass.
That's fine.
And then take a picture with it.
Oh,
that's
he's so cute.
People are welcome to find more than one pig, but only one person can win the grand prize. While picking up garbage this morning, you found a piggy bank. Oh, the doggo found one. That's so cute.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's sweet. So yeah, that's a nice little promotion. Hiding $20 in 500 piggy banks around town.
That's crazy.
Around the counties and stuff. That's cute.
Yeah,
that's a good promotion.
I was
that's
gonna say
ad.
it's a good ad. It's a good.
You got people going out, giving out free money. That's a good ad.
Right? That's so cute.
That's really sweet.
And he has little glasses.
Look at him.
Is that the logo of their bank, or?
I don't know. I bet they have something similar to that. Maybe they're green or something.
Oh, okay. That's cute. Sure.
And this will be our last one of today.
Yep. So this one is about Steve Irwin's family. They've actually saved over 90,000 animals, including Australian wildfire victims, which I actually remember seeing a video, maybe a picture of a koala. That was kind of burnt, not burnt, but just like he was a little like.
He got a little roasted.
He was a little roasted, yeah. Like his ear was a little roasted, but he was doing good still. I think that was their picture. I'm not sure. It was from like a year or two.
I'm sure they have saved a couple of koalas that look like that.
Yeah. The family of the late Steve Irwin has helped rescue 90,000 animals, including those fallen victim to the ongoing wildfire devastation in Australia. Terry Irwin, the widow of Steve Irwin, and their children, daughter Bindi and son Robert Irwin, own and operate the Australian Zoo's Wildlife Hospital. Steve Irwin died in 2006 after being injured by a stingray. Wildlife Hospital takes in animals from all over Australia. Hundreds of gray-headed flying foxes, a species listed as vulnerable, have been flown to Queensland after the rescue center was at risk from fire, and they had to evacuate. Bindi Irwin posted on Instagram along with images of orphaned fox cubs recovering from the wildfire. And so below that is the picture of the wildfire and like how you can donate and help. And she put the link in her bio and stuff like that. This week, we treated our 90,000th patient, she wrote in the post. The 90,000th patient is a platypus rescued from the inferno, who the family named Ollie.
Ollie the platypus.
Ollie, the orphaned platypus, is receiving round-the-clock care until he can be released back to the wild. Robert Irwin posted an Instagram post adding, with pressures from droughts to bushfires, wildlife need our help now more than ever. And so there's his post too. The raging fires, which have burned over 12.3 million acres of land, about twice the size of Vermont, is believed to kill over or nearly 500 million animals since the start of the Australian bushfire in September. Which
I think this is a few years ago, but yeah, it's still devastated land.
Yeah. Up to 30% of the koala population in New South Wales, mid-north coast, may have been killed. Australia's Minister for the Environment, Susan Ley, told the Australian Broadcasting Corporation the region is known for its koala population. Oh. Firefighters have been brought from the U.S. to assist Australian authorities. Steve Price normally fights fires in the U.S. for the past month. It's the biggest fire I've ever been on in my life, and I've been doing this for about 30 years now, he told ABC News. Price, who hails from Idaho, is part of the Air Operations Rescue in Australia. He's one of dozens of U.S. firefighters who have volunteered to come to Australia. Terry Irwin posted on Twitter that the Australia Zoo and the animal hospital are safe from the fire, which is awesome. And they posted above, and it said, "Thanks to everyone who asked how we're doing in the severe bushfire season. The Sunshine Coast is not currently experiencing any fires. Our 497 staff are safe. Australia Zoo is safe. Our conservation properties are safe," which is awesome. We're treating more animals at our wildlife hospital.
Oh, and there's a little
there's that platypus.
Is that Ollie?
Oh, it
is
is.
So cute.
That's so sweet.
That's very cute.
He's a semi-aquatic.
Oh, that was 6 months ago.
Oh,
actually, yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Posted
it was
6 months ago.
September of this last year.
Wowee. So that's very nice.
I don't think the koala was from that though, or maybe it was.
There's only koalas in Australia.
No, I know, but I think it was from a previous post.
Oh.
No, but it might have been because I remember seeing something like that from her, from Bindi. So
yeah, probably could have been.
That's cool.
That's nice that Steve Irwin's family's keeping up the legacy.
Oh yeah.
No, they're really big on animals. It's very cute. Ollie. Is that what we should name Lucy's platypus? Ollie?
Yes.
Because she's got a little platypus toy. Well, Uplifting News is a fantastic subreddit. If you're feeling down, go to Reddit and r/uplifting news, and there's lots of fun stories. You can sort by the top of like all time and see some really cool stuff. And yeah, it's just a good place to be if you're having a rough day. Just go to Uplifting News or go to r/funny or memes or something like that. Well, I think that ends our episode for today. I hope you are feeling a little bit better about our crazy world. Feeling a little more hopeful. And you should definitely go check out Uplifting News on Reddit. Yep.
It's all about the little things.
Thank you for joining us on this week's episode, and we will be looking forward to seeing you next week on
ETC. Bye.
Bye.